Hey, boys and girls, today for our writing lesson, we are going to talk about the structure of opinion writing and what our opinion writing should look like. So, yesterday during our conference, I told you that your goal is to eventually be able to write 5 paragraphs for an opinion writing piece. But in second grade, you just need to be able to write at least 5 sentences. But we're going to work on adding more and more sentences to our reasons. So, this is an example of a graphic organizer that you could use to set up your opinion writing. You would start off with your opinion, and we'll talk about how to turn that into a hook like we did with narratives. And you would give your 3 reasons, and we'll also talk about linking words that we would use to connect these later on. And then you would end with a conclusion that wraps it all up and kind of restates your opinion again. So let's look at a few examples. This one is the person's opinion is they think spring is better than summer. One reason I like spring is because it's a happy time of year for animals and humans. Another reason I like spring is because it's a happy time of year for animals and humans. And plus, spring is when all the flowers come out and it's a beautiful time of year. That is why I think spring is better than summer as a conclusion. Well, this one right here has 2 of the same reasons. So this one would not be the best example because we would want to have 2 different reasons for this. All right, second grade is the best grade in school. I think second grade is the best because we learn how to be better readers. It is also a great year for learning math skills like 3-digit addition and subtraction. Second graders get to learn about plants and states of matter. And they concluded by asking a question. Don't you agree second grade is the best? So, and then this is another way you could set up a graphic organizer. And you don't have to have the graphic organizers. You can do this on a piece of paper or in your journal. Ice cream is my favorite treat, is their opinion. One reason they love the smooth, cool feel in their mouth. So that has lots of vivid details. It comes in lots of sweet, delicious flavors. It's made with milk, so it's good for our bones. And then their conclusion is that's why ice cream is my favorite dessert. Here's one somebody saying that why we should have PE every day. I think we should have PE every day. Their first reason is children need exercise every day. Exercise gets oxygen into our brains, and PE is fun and happy. Children learn more. So their conclusion is therefore our school should have PE every day. So these are a few graphic organizers for setting up your opinion writing. Now, you would use linking words to link these together to make a paragraph. We'll talk about those later, but we're going to look at a few examples of um, opinion writings. First one we're going to look at is about Cinderella. So I would assume that this topic is which one is your favorite fairy tale? So the story says, I think Cinderella is a great story. Let me share my reasons with you. First, she has a fairy godmother. I would love one. Second, Cinderella goes to a ball in a beautiful gown. Last, the prince asks Cinderella to marry him. They live happily ever after. This is why I love this story. Now, this is something that I want us to look at working towards. So, this person has more than 5 sentences. They're not quite at 5 paragraphs yet, but they have more than 5 sentences. They use linking words like first and second and last. They had an introduction, and they had a conclusion to wrap up the paragraph. All right, let's look at another one. So this one is about the best kind of candy, and this person said gum is the most outstanding kind of candy. So see their vocabulary: outstanding. First, gum is sweet and comes in many flavors. Next, gum is a lot of fun. You can blow giant bubbles with it. Finally, gum is the best candy because it lasts a long time. You can chew it all day. In conclusion, there's another linking word. Gum is the most outstanding candy around. All right, so the Cinderella one and this one are both great examples of what I would love for our opinion writing to look like. They introduced it. They have an introduction saying what their opinion is. They have 3 good reasons that make sense and have some details. And then they used a one sentence to make a conclusion, and they used linking words to link these sentences together. All right, so now we're going to look at a few things. So this is one that's split up. It has the reasons, the introduction, and the conclusion. So I think kids should go to school on Saturdays and Sundays. The first reason, kids have so much they have to learn that they need the extra time in school. Second reason, if kids go to school on Saturday and Sunday, it leaves less time they can waste on television and video games. Third reason, kids will also have a better sleep schedule if they don't have any nights to stay up late. And then you restate your opinion. So you wouldn't say it the same exact way, but this says these are the reasons why I think kids should go to school on Saturday and Sundays. All right, now we're going to look at a couple that have 5 paragraphs. So remember, this is not what we're doing in second grade. This is just some examples I want to show you guys. Homework should be banned. So they have an introduction paragraph, 3 detail paragraphs, and a conclusion paragraph. Most little kids get far too much homework. Our class believes homework should be banned in primary school. Firstly, it's well known that kids are not as fit as they should be. Sitting around for hours doing homework is dreadfully unhealthy. So they have big vocabulary in theirs. Secondly, kids work hard at school all day, so they need time to relax and refresh their brains. Worrying about homework causes stress for kids and frustration for parents. Thirdly, homework is hideously difficult to complete for many kids. Therefore, they need help from the teachers and lots of resources which they can't get at home. In conclusion, we believe homework, which is really just more schoolwork, should be done at school and banned entirely. So this one was probably an older grade. It has 5 paragraphs and some really big vocabulary, but notice they use linking words still at the beginning of their paragraphs. And they have an introduction paragraph, a conclusion paragraph, and their 3 paragraph with their detailed reasons. All right, we're going to look at one more with 5 paragraphs. Why summer is the best season. Have you ever sat inside a cold, snowy day counting down the days until summer? So this one, they hook their reader with a question. If so, you are like me and love summer. There are many reasons why I like summer and think summer is the best season. All right, so that was their introduction. Their first reason. Summer is the hottest season of the year because depending on where you live, the temperatures average 70 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit. There are many things you can only do in the summer because it is so warm. All right, their second reason, summer is a great time to play outside since it's warm outside. You can go swimming, play at the park, or go to the beach. In the summer, people get more exercise because they can get outside and be active. And then their third reason, although you have to be careful in the sun and wear sunblock, there are health benefits. The sun gives us vitamin D. Vitamin D helps our bones and boosts our energy. There are benefits, so this is our conclusion. There are benefits to all of the seasons, but you can clearly see why I think summer is the best. If you like other seasons better, you should play outside in summer and think of all the great things about it. Okay, so if you notice the ones that have the 5 paragraphs, the person doing the writing probably spent some time researching the topic. So this person that wrote this probably looked up about the health benefits to the sun, the average temperatures depending on where you live. Some of the stuff they might have already known, but some of it they probably spent some time researching. So that is something that we'll learn as we go, how to look up some different um, information to help us figure out how to add some of those facts to our opinion writing that help support our opinion. Today, you do not have to do any writing. I just wanted you guys to take a look at the structure. But tomorrow, we are going to do a opinion writing together. And throughout the next couple weeks, you guys are going to learn more parts of the opinion writing so that you will be able to continue writing your own.